Is it possible that the red shift, blue shift phenomenon during a pole shift of the ages, is it possible that that is what the Hopi people were talking about? So let's look at the facts. The facts are that one, humanity moves through cycles. The world moves through cycles. Now, the mainstream scientists will tell you that they believe in particle physics, where everything can be reduced to the tiniest little particle, and then they give each one a different name, etc., etc. But the truth is that we are part of a universe that's made up of waves and not particles. That's the only logical conclusion. We don't need to pretend we know what, how, when the universe began. All we need to do is understand that we are part of an infinite wave that unfolds and loops back in on itself. And this is a torus field. Even scientists will tell you that the world is, or the universe is made up of torus fields within torus fields, like nesting dolls. So you can apply this to the world model, being a torus field as well, which has a flat plane of inertia at the bottom of the torus field, which I've talked about many times. Now, when we're talking about the red shift, blue shift phenomenon, as we go through a pole shift, it's not the Earth that is spinning and tilting and wobbling. It would be the torus field that's doing this. Imagine a vortex. At the top of the vortex, it gets wider and wider, and all these waves are imploding. If you've ever researched Stan Tenon's work, you'll know that the Hebrew alphabet was based upon these waves as they're exiting out of this torus field like a donut, spiraling. So this spiral in all of these different angles, or angels, represents one of the letters of the alphabet. And so above, you have the blue shift. Below, you have the red shift. At the center, you have 0 point, where you have the flat plane of inertia running between the two hemispheres. Spheres. Yes, the world is a sphere. No, we do not walk on the sphere in this model. And this model is logical and reasonable and uses math and science. So let's not pretend that it's stupid, because if you still think that, you shouldn't be listening to this video. So back to red shift, blue shift. The Hopi prophecy says that we will see the blue kachina, which is this blue star in the sky. And then there will be a time period of a lot of upheaval. They say one of the last signs would be lines in the sky, which we're seeing now. And then you'll see the red kachina, which would be the arrival of the purifier. The great purifier is going to burn off everything that no longer serves us, and we're going to go back into the higher frequencies after that. So the red kachina represents the densest, lowest frequencies possible before it all burns away, and then we ascend back. And so the ascension cycle is actually, if I'm not mistaken, that would be ascending in Leo, whereas Aquarius would be descending. And if you take a look at this as a zodiac sign, all the zodiac signs moving through this universal template, which is a torus field, okay, what you're going to find is that as we come down to the center of the galaxy, so that's what scientists say, that we're moving toward the center of the galactic plane. But in the torus field model, it would just be that the plane itself is aligning once again, or aligned once again, in its upright position with the torus field. Or the torus field is in alignment with the center vortex at the center of the inert plane. And everything is perfectly aligned, which is the Christ, and you have fixed directions, or cardinals directions. So you have Leo, Taurus the bull, Aquarius the man, and then Scorpio is often depicted as the phoenix or the eagle. These four creatures are what are mentioned in Revelations. So Hopi prophecy and the Bible are all coming together, explaining to you the astrology, astrotheology, which is syncretism, because everything is working together like a big clock to come together and make things balanced. And so we're entering this time period where we're becoming perfectly aligned again. And so if we were to see how this would look in the sky, it could be possible that that is exactly what we're seeing as these energies play out